we go. Sophie was sitting there. Everybody was like, what is going on? But remember, we were getting ourselves streaming live on YouTube. And so what we have on there is the 3 second later feed of our workout right here. So check it out. I'm in the studio. Got one of our co-hosts here in the studio with us today, one of our team leaders. Sophie's going to be working out with us. That's right, Chris Hill. Sophie's in the studio. I think your cousin's going to be here in a couple days. Everybody remember, if you don't already have your water, you got to have water. You got to stay hydrated. Sophie's got her water. I got my water. I also got some electrolytes. I had a long weekend, so I need this workout. I need to get energized. Did you have a busy weekend or an easy weekend? Busy weekend. All right. You ready for a workout? Ready? All right. We're going to be moving and grooving. So get your water. Also, remember, if you need to have a snack, always have fruit handy. Always have healthy bars and snacks and things handy. If you need to have a snack at any time during the workout, you can do that. Have a snack. I got my apple right here. And also, if you don't already have your TrueFit Adaptive Fitness app, get that app downloaded. We got a new workout today. It's the passing and throwing workout. And let's see, on there, we have ball pass, medicine ball throw, accurate throw, and medicine ball bowling. So we're going to do some of these exercises. I also have a new green screen background, and we're going to work with that today. And it's a sports themed activity. We're going to do that as part of our warm up. But to get this workout started, let's go ahead and start with hydration. And then we're going to start with deep breaths. And am I correct? Is Sophie doing the breather motto? Or is it somebody else? Or are you going to choose somebody else? You can pass it along if you know somebody, or you can accept the challenge. Ooh, Chris Hill. Chris Hill's been selected. Chris, you cannot pass on the challenge. Chris is going to bring our breathing motto up. Yes. Great stuff. Good call. Do we have Chris Hill on Zoom?
I cannot find him.
Oh, let's take a look. If not, it defaults to Nick. And so I don't see him on here right now either. So that's right. Nick, you're up, man. It's going to you. And
No,
Nick,
let's do Sophie.
well, she's going to do it at the end now, I think. She's going to do it at the end. All right. Nick's going to give us a good kickoff here. Look how jazzed this guy is, man. All right, Nick, take it away.
Oh, in 5, buddy. 1, breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the heavy. And breathe out the bad. Breathe in your bed. And breathe out the wood. And breathe in your power. Do you do it? You do it for every day of the week.
Nice job, Nick. Nice job. All right. Nick, do you have a good weekend?
Yeah.
Are you ready to work out today?
I'm ready to the bedroom. That meet and do without with you today. I'm ready to do that. Fire up my good.
Are you going to be in the studio on Friday, maybe?
On Wednesday.
On Wednesday. That's right, Wednesday. All right. So you heard that, everybody. We got Sophie in the studio today. We got Nick's going to be in here on Wednesday. Me and Nick are going to come up with an extra special workout just to share with you. So be sure you're here on Wednesday too. Let's get our heads moving. Let's look around. Looks like me and Sophie are out here in the middle of a field. Remember, our first exercise has us take our head to our shoulder. So I'm going to my chin to my shoulder and moving my head like I'm trying to look over at my shoulder. Then I bring my head down and then I bring it up on the other side of my body. So my head's really just making kind of like an upside down rainbow, maybe the letter U. And if you want to bring it back to the middle each time, you can kind of just reset it, bring it right back to the middle, and then go over, down, and then up, and then back to that middle. There you go. So you can see Sophie's doing it. I'm doing it here. I'll tell you, I was working under my Jeep yesterday for about 9 hours working on fuel injectors, and I had a headache and I had a real tough time, and my neck is very stiff from working under a car. Mechanics and folks who work under cars, their necks and their wrists get real tired, and I'm feeling it today. Let's go ahead and go side to side now. So just a nice, real slow right side, left side, And you can see Sophie's kind of holding it for about maybe 2 seconds, you know, kind of go 1,001, 1,002, and then you're going to move that head over side to side. I'm trying to predict her movement there, and she's trying to predict my movement here, and we're trying to get it really dialed in. This is already an unspoken teamwork, but I know she's doing it because I'm doing it too. And you can tell when you're working with a friend and they're trying to help you out. Nice. We still got Nick on here too. Look at Nick. He's doing a great job. Let's go 2 more times, 1 to one side and then 1 to the other side. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to go down and up. So we're going to bring our head down. Just kind of bring it down like that. And then we're just going to bring it up like we're looking up at the sky and then bringing it back down. Remember, you don't want to have any pain in your neck. So you might be, if you don't want to look all the way up, go ahead and look down and then bring your head right back to neutral and then do the turtleneck. Remember, we did this last week too. So this could be an alternative to lifting our head up. We might bring our head just back to neutral. We're going to call this neutral. And then we do that turtleneck and we're going to engage those muscles in the back of our neck. So down and up and then just down. Let's do 1 more of those going up. Hold it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we got a couple more to go. The next one's going to be the giraffe head and the turtleneck. So we just talked about that turtleneck. So we're going out like this with our chin, bringing our head forward, and then we're going to bring ourselves right back, bringing that neck strong, bringing the chin back, and let's go back out as a giraffe head, trying to reach your neck. What else kind of reaches? A turtle does this also, and then we bring it back in. We could probably call this exercise the turtle, because we reach out like we're trying to get that piece of lettuce going out from our shell. Imagine our body's our shell. And then you can see Sophie's doing it. I'm doing it. The turtle head, it retreats back into its shell. Let's go 1 more time. But I do like thinking about giraffes. And then let's go turtle. And 3, 2, 1. You got something, a creature so big, and then another creature so small. And you know what? I thought me and one of my friends out here at the Ark, we're at the Ark of San Diego and San Marcos, and we love it here. One of my friends outside, we were talking about there's not a lot of animals in the world that we actually ride on the backs of. So what animals are there, though, that humans, that we actually ride on the backs of those animals? Put that answer in the chat room if you think you know. It's kind of interesting. But again, it all has to do with, again, having good fitness. For not just the rider, but for the animal itself. All right, we got that ear lift. Let's go ahead and bring that ear up. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody riding a giraffe, but that might happen. I got one ear up in the air, and now I'm going to bring my head back to neutral, and then I'm going to bring that other ear up. And remember, I'm also kind of pushing my shoulder down. You can see Nick's got his shoulder down, Sophie's shoulders down, and then the ear's going up on that side. And then the same thing on this side, trying to ear lift, stretching my neck, getting my mind kind of, this one's a thoughtful exercise. If this is your first time ever doing the ear lift, you might feel like you're not quite getting it right the first time. That's okay. I felt the same way. This one takes some practice, but then once you get it, you really feel like you have a connection with these muscles in your neck. Let's go ahead and rest. Do you feel like you have better connection with your neck? I feel like since we've been doing these workouts, I've had a really good connection. Nick, are you going to stay on with us?
Yeah.
All right, Nick's in here with us doing the warm up. All right, let's go ahead for the next one. And Nick, I was going to ask you, how many blades of grass do you think there are in this picture? If you can't see the background on here, I don't know either. And that's going to get me to shrug my shoulders. Remember, my shoulders go up. I'm kind of saying, I don't know. That's an impossible question. And that's working out my what muscle?
Trapezius.
Ooh, that's right. I heard two correct answers, and so the first correct answer is the one that Nick said. Nick said trapezius, and that trapezius is actually lifting our shoulder and structure. It's lifting the arms, and it's also attached to the deltoid, is what Sophie said, and that's our attachment point from our shoulder to our arm. So when we lift the trapezius, the deltoid kind of holds onto the arm, and that's why your arm comes up with the body. Now imagine if I'm touching my hands on my legs and I try to lift my shoulders up, it almost feels like my hands want to come off my legs, because again, I'm lifting the entire arm. Even when I shrug my shoulder, I got the weight of my arm there. Let's go ahead and maybe move them around in a circle. I like the backwards motion. I like the, moving the shoulders in the 360-degree motions. Remember, we talk a lot about how most people only move forwards and backwards, but we want to move in all three planes of motion. We want to go forwards and backwards. We want to have side lateral movement, and we want to have rotation. Now, the next one, if you're sitting right next to somebody like I am, and you might be able to bump them, you might think, hey, I'll do this with one elbow at a time. And if we did that, look at this, we can work out side by side without bumping into each other. You also might think, I'm going to make a little bit of room for myself for this workout. And maybe you move around and find your own spot that gives you a little bit of space to where you're not bumping into anybody. But just like me and just like Nick and just like Sophie right now, we're all thinking about moving our elbows around. And so remember, we can move our elbow with our arm bent right here. And I'm just kind of moving the elbow around in the air. Now, the chicken wing is kind of the first way to move that elbow. I like this one. This is an up and down motion, just bringing it up to my side and then bringing it down to the side of my ribs here, right where my obliques are. I got the chicken wing, and then we got the forward and back. So this is kind of, what would this one be? I don't know. This is like a, this is like the turtle walk. This is kind of how turtles and sea lions and seals, this is kind of like they have a flipper and they're trying to kind of push themselves across the sand. And then we have the full circle. So if he's doing the two hand, she's going kayak row style, which has her pivoting in the center point. You can see her hands are together, and that's kind of the pivot point. One arm goes up, one arm goes back. And then as the other arm comes around, the elbows, they're kind of just alternating forwards and backwards. And this is a really cool move. It's a really good way to get your body linked up right side and left side. And that's a technical exercise. Now, the next one, again, we're going to have to make sure we have some space, but you can do different versions of arm circles. And so I'm going to start off with arm circles in front of my body. And where you're going to, Sophie's going overhead. All right, so she's got overhead circles. I got in front circles. And then let's count down from 5, and then we're going to do a switch. Now, I'm going to go over my head, and then she's going to get to go in front of her body. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Now, you can switch to wherever you want. There you go. There we go. Perfect. That was a good switch. Now, the next one, we're going to switch up. Let's go with the side circle. We go, oh, you're going to knock me in the face. She's going to knock me in the face with the side circle. So let's do one arm. And for you and me, let's do outside arm down to the side. Yep. So that'll be our outside arm. So everybody, if you want, we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now I'm just going to one arm here. And we have this arm moving out to the side. Nice. And we got this one moving around, doing pretty good here. Keeping it going. And then on our last one, let's go ahead with the other arm and let's do a downward arm circle. So there you go. So this one's kind of neat. So you can do a downward circle in front. I'm going to do that one. I have my hand on my knee and my arm is just, it's like I'm stirring up a, gumbo pot or something like that down there on the ground. Doing that bottom arm circle. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Sophie's doing kind of a side arm circle. What's great about doing the arm circle, as opposed to just moving your arm over to the side, when you're moving it around, you're engaging gravity, you're engaging your muscles in your entire arm. And as you're moving, you're engaging all these muscles in your shoulder, and you're going to help with mobility. It's going to help with flexibility, and it'll even provide you some strength because it's going to bring that stability. And as your joints get stronger, as they get more stable, they get stronger. So let's have a water break, everybody. Go ahead and grab your waters, or if you have some electrolytes, maybe. Remember, what we don't want to be grabbing are things like sodas, things like fruit juices, even some things like if it comes in like a juice box and stuff like that. That stuff is not, that's a lot of sugar. And, no matter where you are, it's probably not the right time to be having that much sugar. Our body, we still have things to do today, and we don't want our body to crash. Let's go ahead for our next exercise. And I'm thinking, let's pass over to Nick. Nick, you decide on which one's next. What do you want to do next?
Wait.
He's going to be doing the plank. So it's going to be the abdominal squeeze. It's all right. She's not mic'd up. So Nick, you can see, is in a perfect position. He's on the hands He's got his knees on the ground. He's in a resting position. When we go up into the plank, Nick is going to be going up on his toes, and it's going to be his abdominal muscles that's going to keep him from falling back down on the ground. Me and Sophie, we're going to be doing a seated abdominal squeeze. I'm going to have my elbows up in the air, and we're squeezing. She's going to be doing the hand touch. So you actually touch your abdominals with your fingertips. And when you squeeze, you're going to feel those muscles kind of move a little bit, and then hold that squeeze. Nick, how many seconds?
They do 2 sets of 10 stitches.
2 sets of 10. I like it. I like the way you're thinking. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go. We're doing an abdominal squeeze. It's going to sound tough when I'm talking because I'm also squeezing my stomach as I'm saying these words. You got to remember to breathe when you squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Relax. We're going to do one more, everybody. And like I said, I sounded funny because I was squeezing my abdominals and I was concentrating. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're back up. We're doing it again. We got the abdominal squeeze going. Nick is up on his hands and toes. And relax. Woo, good job, everybody. If you're like me, you might have forgot to breathe your normal breathing pattern during that exercise. So let's go ahead and take a second. Let's take 2 just nice deep breaths. And then one more breathing in. When you might already tell the difference. My body feels a little more relaxed. All right, the next one, Nick, let's go with the teacup. Can you do this one standing up for us, Nick? Me and Sophie are going to do this one sitting down. So Sophie's sitting down in a regular, like a kind of cafeteria style chair with no armrest. I'm sitting down on the stability ball, and Nick's going to be standing up for this one. So with this exercise, remember the teacup, we're going to be going overhead reach. Let's do 2 times each way. So let's go 1 and then 2. And then the twist reach, we're going 1 and 2. And then the coffee pot,
1
me over.
and 2.
And then the ground touch.
1 and 2.
Nice. You saw Nick changed it up on both sides. Let's now change it up to the other side. Let's also do a twofer. Go ahead. You're doing a great job counting, Nick. You keep the count going. Twist reach.
1 and 2.
And the coffee pot.
1 and 2.
And the ground touch.
1 and 2.
Oh, nice job, Nick. That was excellent, man. Very good job. All right, Nick, next one I want you to do is, he's already doing it. It's the witch's pot. All right, so remember, we got the witch's pot. We got the gumbo pot. Nick's doing it standing up. Me and Sophie are sitting down. We're getting some space here so that we can really get and stir in the pot. So with the witch's pot, you don't have to bring both hands together. You could do this with a one-hand stir. It's going to have a similar effect. If you think about it, there's a lot of parts to the witch's pot, but one of them is that forward lean and then that return back to sitting upright. Sophie's doing a good job. You can see she's getting closer to the camera as she leans forward. And then when she brings it back up, she's pretty much sitting up perfectly straight. Now, Nick, he's standing up. When look at his knees are bending. He's bending his back. He's got his hips into it. He's almost kind of doing a squat. There it is. And then he does the squat and then he comes back up to standing up when he brings it in. That was a perfect one right there, Nick. So it's kind of down and out, up and in. And if you're doing that with one hand or with 2 hands, you're going to be doing a great job because, again, we're working on stabilizing the shoulder. We're working on stretching the muscles in our back and stretching those muscles in our hips and even working on our core to engage us so that we don't continue to fall forward. You know, why do we not just keep going, oh no, and fall forward? We do that because our muscles in our body say, hey, I got you. I'm going to keep you strong. Good job, Nick. Let's have another sip of water. And then let's do about maybe 3 or 4 more of our traditional warm-up. And then I want to bring up this new cool background. I'll tell you about it in a minute, but it was pretty cool. I made it today, and it's going to have us using our imagination to actually mimic throwing objects. So everything from throwing a football, maybe a bowling ball, doing a tennis ball, you know, all these different things are a little bit different, and we're going to turn those into exercises. So get ready for that. have a sip of water. Nick, I'll let you go ahead and pick one more warm up, and then we're going to do about 3 or 4 more.
How about they do breath hold with the wrist?
Breath hold with wrists. I like it. We call them Combo Nick for a reason, everybody. And that's because, how long are we holding our breath for?
10 seconds.
10-second breath hold, and with 10 seconds of wrist movement, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like it. All right, everybody. So you heard Nick. Go ahead and get a warm up for your wrist going. Remember, up and down, side to side, all around. You can do any of that, but we're going to do it while we're holding our breath. Here we go. We're going to breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe and hold. And out. Nice job. Nick, I love your combos, man. You always come up with the best combinations. He has lots of surprises for us. And Nick, you said you're going to come back up in a little bit and share with us a new combo?
Yeah.
All right, man. I can't wait for it. All right, we have, let's go ahead and do maybe one more good cardio mover for our body. And Nick, let's go ahead and, if you don't mind, let's have you stand up for the next one too. And we're going to do knee tap, elbow tap. And let's go ahead and let's do this for repetition. So let's go ahead and do 40 knee tap, elbow tap. So this is going to get into endurance. It's going to get into a pattern, and it's going to get into repetition. Now, Nick, I want you to be quick on those taps. Remember, we're going to tap our knee, lift our elbow, and get it going. So I'll start the count, and I'm going to be doing this sitting down, but I am going to be lifting my knee up just a little bit. If you're sitting down, you might not lift your knee. Just still go ahead and try to give your leg a tap, and then try to get that elbow up as high as you can to give it a tap. And here we go in 3, 2, 1, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Keep going, Nick. 21, 22, 23. Quickness. 4, 25, 26, 27. Sophie's going faster than me. 28, 29, 30. We got 10 more. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Nice. Nice, Nick. Nice. Nick got those last two at the end. He's still going. Carla Rendon in the home. You got it, Carla. Is that all right? All right, you got it. Sophie's going to pass it along to you. Hey, Nick, that was a great job. Really proud of you. You know what that does? It gives me a great big smile. It doesn't make me sad at all. Let's practice a round. Maybe let's do the Home Alone. Smile. Brown. Home Alone. Relax. All right, nice. Let's go ahead and let's do our sports. Let's have some fun with this. It only takes, it's about a 4-minute video clip. It's going to be changing up. Let me go ahead and bring it up. And I think this is going to be fun. It's also going to be a good part of our warm-up. So me and Sophie are here in the spotlight. So what's going to happen, everybody, is that we are going to have on the background behind us images of a sport being performed. And what we're going to do is we're going to practice the moves the different sports kind of have. So nice. Sophie's she's getting that stability ball out of here. Good stuff. So, and you want to do it sitting down, and I'll do it. So she's doing standing up. And if you're sitting down, we're going to explain to you how we can do all of these different moves. So you're going to see a picture behind us here. It's going to show a sport, and we're going to practice the move. So imagine if we were doing football. A football, they pick up the ball up here by their ear and throw it away. So this would be our football throw. We might even be twisting our body a little bit to throw that football. If you're standing up, you might be using your legs a little bit to throw that football. What about a tennis ball? How does a tennis player serve the ball? Yeah, that's right. They throw it up in the air and then hit it with the racket. So throwing it up, hitting it. What about something like skipping stones? All right. How many stone skips? That's the original sport. And so people would be skipping stones, seeing who could get the most skips. So you're going to skip it with that underhand throw. What else has an underhand throw? Bowling, right? So we're going to roll it. We're going to maybe hold the ball and then get it and roll it. So there's going to be some different backgrounds. We're going to simulate what is on the background, and we're just using our imagination. So don't go grab a bowling ball and roll it through the living room right now. What you're going to do is just use your imagination, think about the moves, and the more you concentrate on the move, the more real to your body it will feel. So let's get ready for this. And I think the first one up, who knows what is the most, I think it might be the most popular sport in the entire world. You can put that in the chat room. The most popular sport in the world. Oh, and it looks like a soccer ball. So look at that guy with the soccer ball. You don't throw it often, but that's how you throw it. So we're going to pick our arms up over our head and throw. If you're standing up, you're going to do a step and throw. If you're sitting down, you're going to be bringing your arms behind your head, tricep extension, and throw that ball forward. Oh, here's bowling. So we're going to roll the ball. So bowling, roll the ball. So you can even do it with your other hand too. Oh, look, I'm not good with my other hand bowling. Let's try that out. Oh, there we go. Even better for me to try this with my other arm. And I'm working on that ball rolling technique. Oh, it's my friend Marco doing the shot put. Remember, this is my friend Marco, and you're there. Sophie's got it. You're going to hold that ball right here and throw it away. This is my friend Marco from Brazil, and we're great friends, and we go surfing together. And he is a para-Olympian shot putter in discus. Oh, here we go. We got Ben's favorite. We have baseball. So we're going to pick that ball up, bring our arm up here, and then bring it back and across your body. What's great about the baseball throw is it goes across our midline. And so bringing that arm up, bringing our arm down across our body. Oh, it's the tennis frog. Throw it up and knock it away. There we go. Throw it up and knock it with the racket. Here we go. Up and knock it in. Up. I'm going to try it with my left hand and knock it. Here we go. Up. Oh, it's way different with this other side. It really makes your brain focus. Oh, here's that football player. Bring it up by your ear. Let it rip. Bring it up by your ear. Let it rip. Bring it up by your ear. Let it rip. Bring it up by your ear, going all the way to the end zone. Oh, one more. He missed it. Oh, one more. He missed that one. Oh, and basketball. How do you throw a basketball? Two-hand pass. Pushing that ball in. Pushing that ball. Pass to your friend. You can do a bounce pass. Pass to the ground. You can do a pass here. If you're in the inbounds, you can pass and throw it overhead with a little step. Passing over your head. Passing that ball. What about a basketball shot? Shooting the ball. Shooting it up. Here's the skipping stones. Here we go. Skip it across the water. Twist your body. Let your hips rotate. Let those hips go. I'm going to switch it up to this side. Let those hips go. Let that body twist. And imagine you're just skipping a stone across the water. And now what's going to happen is, here we go. They're going to change up every 5 seconds. So now we got to practice. We're just doing what we see. Up, passing, 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 bounce pass, overpass. Oh, here we go. Playing tennis. Switching it up to tennis. Switch it up. We got soccer ball getting in 5 seconds. Here we go. Throwing it. Oh, bowling. I feel like bowling has some skipping the stones. Here we go. Skipping stones. Go left hand. Skipping stones. Shot put. Here we go. Shot put. Here we go. Shot put. Hold that up by. Going football. Also up by your ear. I'm going left-handed football. Tennis again. We got the tennis frog. Get that ball. Throw it up. We're bowling. Bowling with left hand. Oh, I got to try bowling. Basketball again. Throwing it in. Pass. Skipping stones. Ching. Tick, 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 tick. Tick, tick, tick. The frog again. Hitting it. Bow. Hitting it. Bow. Soccer, one last time. This is the last one. We started and end with soccer. And 3, 2, and 1. And it's going to go back to soccer because soccer was the start of it. Oh my gosh, everybody. Let me know what you thought about that. If you thought that was fun. And again, I'm just having fun making up different backgrounds and different things for us here to get to interact with. I thought that was neat. That was about 5 minutes, about 5 minutes. And if you think about it, it really gets your body moving all the way around. And when we started to do those fast ones, I thought it was neat because it allows your brain to not be so concerned about the being perfect with it. You're kind of just having fun with it. And that allows your body to work through movements and to kind of really feel it out and dial it in. It's also going to give you a cardiovascular effect. I can feel my heart beating faster. You feel breathing a little. So remember, breathing and heart rate, those are two things that are going to be dramatically affected when you're doing cardiovascular exercise. Tell me another thing that's going to be affected when you're doing cardiovascular exercise. You're going to feel your heart beating faster. You're going to feel your breath rate increase. What's something else that will start to happen after just a few moments? And this is really good for people who maybe live in Alaska. What happens to your body a few minutes after you start to exercise? You can let me know in the chat room if you know it. I know you know. And again, it's fun to have these questions. Let's have a sip of water because we're earning it. And then let's check out our app. Let's go to the app here. We got a slippery spot. That's okay. Remember, everybody, if you're working out, and especially if you're in like a place with hardwood floors and stuff, you always want to make sure you check your space. And here we got that towel we can use right there. And if we do have water on the floor or anything like that, and we're moving around like Byron's flow, right there on the chair behind the pink sign. Yep. And you do have water or something on the ground, or maybe you have something that if like a breakable thing and you're throwing something, you want to make sure that we get all that picked up so we don't have a slip and a fall. That's good. All right. Let's go ahead and check out our app here. I already got it brought up to these exercises. And I think me and Sophie, we might be able to do a couple of these in here. So we have the ball pass, the medicine ball throw, the ball accurate throw, and the medicine ball bowling. So I'm thinking the first one, let's do the ball pass. And now on this exercise, you can see we're going to be passing the ball. There's Ben and Shantae passing the ball back and forth. So we're just going to work on a ball pass. If you don't have somebody to throw a ball to, something that you might be able to do is if you have a wall, you might be able to throw the ball against the wall. So you can't see it here. It's going to look like I'm going to throw this ball away. But watch, it's going to come right back to me because I'm going to throw it against the wall and I'm going to try to catch my own pass. So for my strong throw, I can throw over my head or I can throw from my chest. I'm going to try a chest pass throw. I'm going to throw, and there it is. Throw, and so it's coming back to me. So from right here, I can already start to figure out how strong I need to throw it, maybe how high up I need to throw it. And if I throw it, if I don't throw it hard enough, I don't get the return. So that's if we don't have a partner. If we do have somebody to throw to, we can throw, and there's a lot of different ways we can throw. So the first one is just like a simple throw at like the face area. If we're throwing to somebody's face, they're going to react because we don't want that ball to hit us in the face. So throw it right at my face. Nice. See, if you don't react, that's what happens. Now we're using a foam ball here. This is a squishy foam ball. If you had a bouncy ball, that would be okay. But you might not want to do this with like a basketball or definitely not with a medicine ball. So now another way we can throw is what's called the pop fly. So it's going to go up and then we're going to bring it down. So what this is going to do is it's going to start to get my focus looking up above. It's going to bring my head up. And again, you can throw it just up, and that's great. We're kind of throwing it. We're having fun. We're throwing it all around here. And so you could do that too. And now we also could do a one-hand throw. So with the one-hand throw with this foam ball, I could throw this underhand. That's what I'm going to do. I could throw it overhand, but I'm going to go with an underhand throw with one hand, and she did a nice two-hand catch. So I like to alternate. So I'm kind of working on my right hand and my left hand. And so I'm throwing one time with my right hand. I'm going to throw one time. Nice. She's switching it up too with the left hand. And so when we're working on the ball pass, there's a lot of ways that we can pass this ball back and forth, keeping it in the air. If we want to include bouncing on the ground, we can start to do that too. But again, it's a pretty easy exercise, but it's great when you add the variety and you start, like Sophie was kind of throwing it in different areas. It makes you move around and it makes you move with quickness. So if you want to work on some quickness and some accuracy, this is going to help you out with doing the ball throw. Now, the next one I'm thinking is let's do an accuracy throw. Now on the app, the accuracy throw, you're going to see a picture of Byron, and he's got a tennis ball and he's trying to knock down a cone. He's trying to knock a cone down with that. But an accuracy throw can be any type of throw that you create that's just a difficult challenge that really makes you focus on your accuracy. So I'm going to give Sophie a challenge here. I'm going to set up an accuracy throw for her to do, and we're just going to have one target. Sometimes when you only have one target, it kind of helps because now you're not distracted by all the things that are out there. And so Sophie's got that ball. What I have here, look at that, that thing's invisible. We're going to have, isn't that neat? We got the cone floating on air here. Isn't that cool? And you got to hit that. I think you will, though. I think you're going to get it. So let's make sure it's set up here to where everybody can see. We're going to even put it on the chair. So we got a floating cone on a chair here, and keep going back a little bit more. And so for accuracy throw, we could put this as close or as far away as we want. If we don't get it on the first time, and we got to get this cone to just stand up first. Here we go. All right, so there we got a little bit of balance. So I want you to do this with your left hand though. So we're gonna set up the challenge right off the bat, as opposed to throwing with the right hand, which we're pretty certain she might get it. We're gonna try to go with the left hand, and now her goal is gonna be to knock this cone, just to hit it. We're gonna put it like this. We want the cone to fall down. I think it's all gonna fall down, but that's okay. Who thinks it's all gonna fall down? If you think it's all gonna fall down, wave your hand in the air. If you think she'll get just the cone, oh, there we go. So that's the challenge. Maybe this is like at the carnival. So I'm right here. I'm going to catch the ball and go ahead and give it a throw. All right. So there's one. She went a little bit over the top. Two, a little bit over the top again. Oh, and we're throwing a green ball. I wonder if is the ball showing up? Yeah, it is. Or is it disappearing? Oh my gosh. It looks like she's throwing imaginary ball through the air. All right, we're going to switch out to this soccer ball. There we go. We got a black soccer ball. We're going to be able to see that. And she's got the left hand throw. I just realized we might have just been throwing an imaginary ball back and forth. That would have looked great. Oh, and she got it, but she got the whole thing. So let's set it up again. Go ahead and grab the ball again. We're going to set it up again. Let's try to just knock that cone off. We got the cone. Let's go with the right hand now. So now we're going to compare the difference between the left hand and the right hand. And again, trying to accurately knock the cone off. Oh, and she got it. The stick fell, but she got that cone. And you can go back in the replay, or you might have seen the whole point of that exercise was to get those 2 seconds right before the throw, to get our body to do that. Sophie did a great job of showing you what concentration, what accuracy really looks like. That's what it looks like, accuracy, even if you don't make the hit. Now, she got it, but she showed you a great example of taking a moment, taking a breath maybe, concentrating on what you're doing, and then really trying your best to do a good job. If you do that, you have a better chance of doing it. If you just try to just go out there and you don't even give it barely any effort at all, chances are not only will you not get it, but it might not be fun. And then you won't want to do it again. And we want fitness that you want to continue to do. So let's do one more from the app. And then that's going to leave one more for you all to do. So there's my phone over here. Let's double check. So we had the accurate throw. We had the ball pass. And I think we're going to do bowling. That's right. So what we're going to do is we got the medicine ball bowling up here. And you can see on medicine ball bowling, there's going to be a video. Look at that green screen doing its fun stuff. There's going to be a video of me and Nick doing this exercise. I think we also have a video, yep, of me and Austin doing this exercise. So let's get ready to set up the bowling course here. And we're going to give Sophie a medicine ball for this. So remember, the medicine ball, everybody, is the weighted ball. Now, you could do this with a soccer ball or a basketball or any of those things, but we're going to do it with a weighted ball, and we're going to move the camera so that you're going to be able to see what we got going on here. And I'm going to be the goalie. All right, so here we go. So we're going to bring this camera down, and there we go. We got some cones on the ground, and we can see them right there, and you can see there's the floor, and it's like you're at the Wizard of Oz and you're hanging out behind the screen. Oh, well, then we can't see you. Well, yeah, I'll move this one in. All right, so we're going to move these cones over here. Everybody love this operation we have going on. I'll tell you what, everybody, we are doing a lot of work behind the scenes. And we're going places, like our friend Chris would say. So what we're going to do here is we're going to choose a medicine ball. In this case, I have an 8-pound medicine ball. Now I'm going to give this to Sophie to use. And we have these cones set up. Now, with bowling, you can set up a distance that's quite far if you have that opportunity. You might set up an area that's 10 feet, 15, or even 20 feet. Remember, if you get some momentum behind this ball, it's going to continue to roll. You also want to make sure you know what's behind you. So if you have like a window or a glass door, you might not want to do this exercise if you had that ball rolling in that direction. Also, you want to make sure whatever your bowling pins are something that you can actually hit with the ball and that they won't break. So Sophie's got a challenge here. She's going to get set up. I'm going to set these cones up. All right. And so what she's going to do is bring that ball out and roll it down, and she's got 2 on the first one. So she's got these 2. We're going to move these out of the way. I'm going to roll this back to her nice and gentle. That's going to have her get to work on her leg strength. Also that pick up off the ground. She's going for another low roll. She's got another 2. She hit these 2, so we're already 2 for 2. We got another low roll, another pick up off the ground, and do this next one, do a chest pass. So this is going to be bouncing, and so doing a chest push. She's got 1. And we're going to call that just 1. This other one it's like that bowling pin that just always stays up and never goes down. Now the next one, let's do same thing. You go ahead and do a chest pass. And again, you're going to see a little bit of a bounce, and she got it. Nice job. So again, from this exercise, what we want to create is we want to create the throw, which is going to power. We want to create the accuracy of aiming for an object, no matter how far away it is. When we can increase that distance if we want to. And then we also want to work on that pickup. You know, at the bowling alley, sometimes the ball comes right back to you. But in our bowling game, we actually got to get that ball. We got to get it back up into that ready position. So try out this bowling activity. You got 1 more exercise on the app to try out, and then you can check that off. Also, remember, everybody, we want to make sure that we're signed up for the raffle challenge team on the app, because if you get signed up on that True Fit raffle challenge, as soon as you complete today's workout or any workouts, you can go and create your own workout. You can complete it, and then you can get that as another entry in the raffle challenge. You're going to be able to have 1 more chance to win. So think about that. Let's have a sip of water, everybody. I got your water here. I got my water over there. And let's go ahead and bring up a team leader. And Ben, I'll let you and Carrie decide on who that might be. Remember, everybody, we have our great friends Ben and Carrie. They are our co-hosts today, flying this airplane of fun all the way up to the satellites.
I think Bernie.
Bernie.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm in the focus.
All right. So are we decided on who's up?
Yes, Bernie.
All right, awesome. All right, Bernie Curtin in the house. And
Did you do that, John?
I did.
Okay.
All right. You want to take a break?
I was looking for her.
All right. So I'm gonna work out along with Bernie on the side by side. So if he's gonna have a water break, and remember, everybody, if you want to have a water break or a snack or anything like that, you can do that, and then just keep watching what's going on and think to yourself, well, this is something I want to maybe try to do later on. This is something I might do later today, maybe with my family or with my friends. You know, there's a lot of time spent on technology, especially at home, and we can balance some of that out with activity with our friends and family. Bernie, I'm ready for some jumping jacks. How many do you want to do?
Well, can we do for 45? You see
45. Nice. All right. A lot of people just lost their bets right there. All right, here we go. Bernie, you got 45 jumping jacks coming up. You ready? Deep breath.
Mhm.
All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
45 jumping jacks. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. Woo! Let's all think about the difference that we feel right now between 55 and 45. Wow, it's noticeable.
123.
Ooh, see, a little lower. And that's a great example of our cardiovascular, cardiorespiratory, our oxygen and heart, our lungs and our blood, everything that makes us run. We're engaging it and we're getting it stronger. And Bernie's now gone and she has got the resistance bar. I got a baton. Oh, I'm looking for my Sophie's pointing me over in this direction. And I got it. I got a wooden stick with some pool noodles on the end. Remember, we call this our dowel. And here we go. Bernie's up behind her head and then up in front of her body. So this is a nice over the head. Yep. We just started doing this one last week. Bringing it up. Bernie's been adding to her repertoire. She's going to have an entire Bernie workout coming soon on that app. I can't wait for it. We're going to have Nick's got his ultimate workout number 1. We're going to have Bernie's awesome workout, most awesome workout number 1, 2, all of them, all the way to 10. All right. Nice job. Over the head, behind the shoulders. Now we're setting up for the baton spin. Everybody with that baton spin, we're going to do 30. We're going to be 25. Okay, we're going 25. And there she goes. She's got it started and she's spinning the baton. She's also doing a high knee. Now you can do that if you want to do it just like Bernie, or you can work on just the baton spin. I like trying to get that extra movement in. Remember, we kind of call it a sneaky workout. We're sneaking those workouts in. We're sneaking in the extra because we're already here and we might as well do the work because we're already ready and to go and our hearts are beating and our blood is pumping and our lungs are working and the oxygen's in and the carbon dioxide's out and our muscles are warmed up. Remember, the body warms up. Who got that one right? Talking about what the body does, warming up temperature. Nice job, Bernie. All right. She's going into the back stretch. I got my microphone a little lower so I can put this one right here. So she's got it set up right here in the middle of her back, in the middle of her body and her lower back. She's going to lean down and then up. Woo-hoo-hoo. Leaning down and up. That's all right. Just grab it before it falls. And down and up. Nice job, Bernie's got one more of those. Good stuff. Bringing it down and up. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Bernie's going to switch it up now. She is not done yet as a leader. She knows, oh, we're doing a switcheroo here in the studio. Sophie is going to be joining us for the kettlebell portion. Remember, Bernie's got that kettlebell. Look, Bernie, you're going to be leading Sophie in this exercise. Here we go. Girls getting together. Got the kettlebells. All right, we're going to do the twist reach for 15. All right. Here we go. So doing a little twist, side to side twist. There you go. And give it a little bit of a reach, like you're trying to put something up on the countertop. There you go. It's a nice and easy reach. Good job, Bernie. Counting loud.
6, 7,
Nice.
8,
Yeah, like you're trying to set it on that white line. There you go.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Woo, going to 20. Now we got Statue of Liberty. Take it away, Bernie. Down to the ground, up to the sky, down to the ground,
2,
up to the sky, counting loud.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Great job, Alicia, the black belt. Keep it going. There you go, Sandy.
10, 11, 12,
Yeah, Sammy, great job, Carl. Keep it going, guys.
14,
Follow these girls. They're doing a great job leading us.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo-wee. Wow, Bernie. Excellent job from Bernie, everybody. Give her a round of applause. That was great stuff. I know we got Nick, the team leader. Nick was
Beginning, okay?
at the on Wednesday, okay?
We do it for the Wednesday, yeah.
Yep, do the breathing on Wednesday. You got it. All right. So Nick is getting set up, and it looks like Nick's got a pool noodle. Oh, Nick's doing the bicycle, a pool noodle bicycle. All right, so he's got a bicycle, a hip bridge, bicycle, hip bridge. What else you got in there? Oh, and then a sit up. Wow, with the arms up, with some twisties, with a rainbow, double rainbow. And then back to the bicycle. Oh my gosh, everybody. Combo Nick is in the house. All right, Nick, hold on. Keep going. No, hold on. You got it. I'm going to get set up so I can do this with you. This is an incredible exercise. Everybody, if you're just watching Nick, then you can take this in and try this later. And I'm going to get something to lay down on the ground here. I'm going to set up some of my floor. All right. So Nick, take a deep breath. I think this is awesome. I think it is so cool that Nick is sharing with us his creativity. So if you want to try to lower the camera. So on that handle sticking out the back, you're going to turn it like a screwdriver. And it's going to turn one way. There you go. And now that's going to let the camera. There you go. Perfect. Now go ahead and look at the computer screen. There you go. Perfect. Yep. All right. I got some in-house help today. All right. I'm getting, yep. Yeah. You see the mat there? So here I am. Perfect. All right, everybody. So if you're not able to get down on the ground and do this, what I want you to imagine doing is kind of doing that bicycle move that Nick was doing there, working that into your exercise. I got my little, it's stuck. Oh, there we go. Don't want to tear my shorts there. All right. So when Nick's doing the bicycle here, we'll be doing the bicycle with our arms. And then when he's also doing that rainbow lift and those moves, pretend those also with your arms. All right, so Nick, go ahead and let's start it off again. I got my stick here, and we're going bicycle. Bicycling with our legs. Then we're going for a hip bridge. Then we're bringing the hip bridge down. We're going into a sit-up, overhead reach, front press, and then a rainbow one way. It's a double rainbow going back the other way. We're going back down, and we're doing it again. Oh, he's going with an overhead pull, too. So, all right, so here we go, bicycle. Woohoo, Nick, combo Nick, hip bridge, sit up, overhead press, forward press, rainbow, double rainbow, back down with the overhead reach, back up into the bicycle. Nice, Nick. Let's do 2 more. Hip bridge, sit up, overhead reach, front press, 1 rainbow, double rainbow, back down, overhead reach, back up, bicycle, hip bridge, sit up, overhead press, front press, rainbow, double rainbow, going back down over our head, and relax. Oh my gosh. Everybody, let's give Nick a huge round of applause for that. That was incredible, Nick.
Thank you, man.
Let's have a sip of water. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Awesome job. So again, everybody, Nick was not only helping us out today when we had our warm up, which is great, but everybody was like, why do you guys call him Combo Nick? Why has he got the nickname Combo Nick? And now you understand why Nick is called Combo Nick, because he brings all the best combos. And some of that stuff, Nick, I got to tell you, if you went into a gym and you tried to get a job as a personal trainer or a fitness specialist, and they said, well, Nick, what makes you think you're a personal trainer? Do you have any ideas you could show us? And if you did one of those combos, they would hire you just like that. They'd say, this guy, he knows his stuff. I think it's cool. Nick, if you think about it, that was a total body exercise, head to toe, between moving the legs with the bicycle, using the arms with the pool noodle, and again, just body weight and gravity. Nick came up with that idea. Nick, I want you to have another one for Wednesday too, okay? Yeah, that's the team leader right there. Always up for the challenge. Nick loves it. Nick, you did a great job. Let's give Nick a round of applause. Super proud of him. And did Chris Hill ever get on here? Do we know if Chris was on?
No, he didn't get on.
I wanted to challenge him, but since he's not here, Sophie's going to have to take his challenge. And so how about everybody? I think Chris would love it if we did a rope pull challenge. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to move the camera back a little bit. Everybody, you're going to get to see kind of the studio here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tie these ropes up, to tie 2 long ropes together. You're going to do sitting down and do the rope pull with me holding the bar. Do the high pull. That's what I'll hold the bar and you do the high pull. All right. That's Chris's favorite. So Chris, we're doing this for you. I know you're going to be watching this on YouTube. So everybody go ahead and take a water break. Let's go ahead and bring your seat right here, kind of to the edge of the mat there. We're going to bring this camera back. Y'all are going to get to see how cool this green screen and everything works. Yeah, a little bit closer to the purple chair. And then facing this way. Now remember, everybody, if you're doing a long rope challenge and you don't have a long rope, you can use something like a king or queen bed sheet. You can roll up that bed sheet and you can make that into a long rope. You can also, you might have like an old water hose. Oh, you're getting lucky. I think I'm leaving this like this. She's got 2 exercises to do. No. Yeah, so what Sophie saw is that one of these ropes is hooked up to a big old heavy weight. So I got an idea. So keep scooting back a little bit more. All right, everybody, in honor of our friend Chris, we got a long rope challenge going on here. This rope is out here, kind of set up for success. I'm getting it untangled so that it's not going to be a big mess for Sophie to have to pull. She's going to have to be doing a high overhead pull, pulling over the top of the resistance bar, the wooden dowel that I'm going to be holding onto here. Me and her almost both today have knocked over the same light, but we did not. All right, and so let's set this up. Let's bring this back even a little bit more. There we go. That's about all we can get out of this. All right. Sophie's sitting there. There we go. That works. We're going to see the rope. because it's going to be here. So the rope's right down here on the ground, and you can see over there in the corner of the room, there's a whole lot of rope. I'm going to be holding this stick to bring the rope up high. And yep, I'm going to hold it right here under my armpit. Do we have Carrie for counting?
Yes.
All right. Carrie, you give us the countdown. Don't pull until she says go.
Okay. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Whoa!
16.
16 seconds. High five. Wow. That was awesome. Now for exercise number 2 with the rope, it's going to be the rope wave. Now the rope I have here is already attached. You can see it down there. It's attached to that weight. That's that big old 45-pound weight called the block. And so I'm going to move the block. And so we're going to have the ability to move the rope without everything kind of getting pulled across the room. All right. So let's see here. We're going to set this up. We got the rope right here. Got the 2 ends of it. You want to do this one sitting down or standing up? Sitting down. All right. You're in a good spot. I'm going to bring it back just a little bit more this way. All right. And let's do maybe about twice as long as that last rope pull. So what, that was 16 seconds? 15?
Yes.
So
16.
32 seconds. You ready? All right. All right. Well, she's going to do it stand up. So she's got a challenge. Here we go. And let's get the camera set up so we don't want to see just that wall there. So here's Sophie right there. She's got the rope. Carrie, you ready to go to 32?
Yes.
Don't hold on too tight. Just have it nice and relaxed. And there we go. Just like that. And 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Strong.
13, 14,
Keep
15,
going.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26,
Go.
27,
Strong
28,
wrists.
29, 30, 31, 32,
Strong
33,
wrists.
33.
Wow. That was, so who heard me say take it easy? And that was a great job. That was incredibly good. That
I
feel
didn't
okay?
hear you say it.
That was great. She did a great job. We got about 1 more minute to go. Wow. Did that surprise you?
I done it before.
You done it before, so you kind of knew what to expect? I was a little surprised. I thought we were going to be taking it easy because this is a great exercise for strengthening our wrist and our elbow. It's a teamwork exercise, but yep, I love it. And well, Sophie just showed us that she's got the right stuff. So everybody, let's get ready for that breathing motto. Have a sip of water. I'm going to move the camera back around here. And I believe we have our friend Carla Rendon.
No, Sophie's gonna do it because that's wrong. That's wrong. That Carla Redon will take her spot.
She
I want to do that.
Sophie wanted to pass it on to her, and that's okay. Because Carla,
Okay.
she was waiting for it next week. So, all right,
Okay.
everybody.
I just thought it was wrong.
That's okay. Well, yeah, we always want to make sure that we are being, polite to our friends and working together and good looking out.
You're echoing.
That's on Carla's. I'm just going to be quiet. Carla, go ahead and take it away.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Breathe it good. Breathe it back. Happy. Breathe it power. Breathe it best. Are you made it for every day, 7 days a week?
Yeah, Carla, nice job, Carla. She got all the way through that and did a wonderful job wishing us our best every day of the week. Thank you, Carla. Again, thank you to Sophie. Thank you to our co-hosts. We have Ben and Carrie flying us through this workout. We had Nick showing us an incredible combo. What a great workout. Bernie was on here with her leadership too. That's right. Round of applause for all our friends, and we'll see you Wednesday at 11 o'clock. Be there. Love you, everybody on YouTube. Great job to YouTube.